Hey everybody, Matt with Freestand here. I just wanted to go over the article that I just put out, which is called Why Virtual Fitness is the Future. And I just kind of want to go through it quickly through a video for those that don't want to read it or just didn't have time to read it. So I'm just going to go through the basic points about the benefits and some of the downfalls of virtual fitness. So the first thing is distance and time. So working out virtually allows you to work out in your house, and you can roll out of bed and just start working out immediately. You don't need to travel to the gym or whatever location where your fitness class is being hosted. And going to the gym and traveling to the location where your class is actually one of the main reasons why people don't go to the gym in the first place. And there was a data analytics company called Distillery that put out a report where they studied 7.5 million phones, or data from 7.5 million phones, anonymized data that tracked people going to and from the gym. And the results were pretty staggering. So um, those that lived an average of those that went to the gym once a month lived an average of 5.1 miles away, and those that went to the gym 5 times a month lived an average of 3.7 miles away. So 1.4 miles um, equated to going to the gym 5 times more, which is really really crazy. So again, in doing virtual fitness in your house, time and distance is completely taken out of the equation. So that's the first benefit. The second is who you can work out with. So when you work out locally, you're restricted to the few gyms in your area and the trainers inside of those gyms. When you work out virtually, you can access any trainer from any part of the world and any style of training that's out there. Your options are completely limitless. So for the consumer, it's really good, and then also for the instructor, it's really good too, because they can access a much larger customer base. So as opposed to just working out with the people in your town, you can train somebody, in India or China if you live in New York City. You can train literally anybody. Your customer base is, has the potential to be so much bigger than it would be locally. The next thing is virtual fitness is judgment free and private. So, one of the main reasons why people don't go to the gym in the first place is they're afraid of being judged, because like they're insecure about their body, how strong they are, what type of shape they're in. So they never end up going in the first place, or they go, but they eventually leave because they don't like the environment and they're not comfortable there. And the one example I like to use to strengthen this point is Planet Fitness has built their entire brand off of what's known as the judgment free zone. And essentially, what they've done is they've taken out all dumbbells over 75 pounds. There's no deadlifting platforms, bench presses, squat racks. They've taken out all of this equipment that usually really heavy powerlifters would use. And they've taken it out so that people don't have to watch gigantic guys, do really intense workouts and become intimidated and feel inferior to those other members. They also have this thing called the lunk alarm, which is an alarm that they sound when somebody's grunting too loud, which again just further strengthens the point that it really is an issue for people, and people feel scared and intimidated when going to regular gyms. So of course, if you're working out virtually, you can just work out in the comfort of your own home. You can turn off your camera and disappear. Nobody has to see you, and you can take a class. The next thing is virtual fitness is usually cheaper. So since the instructor doesn't need to rent out a studio or some other space for the hour or for the day, their overhead is going to be much cheaper, and they're going to be able to charge less as well. Also, since they don't have to commute to the gym, and yeah, so they can save time and money in that aspect as well. So the different types of virtual fitness classes. So pretty much anything that doesn't require tons of equipment or weights. So yoga, dance, Pilates, bar, HIIT, high intensity training, mobility training. Like I said, anything that doesn't require tons of weight and equipment. Maybe some light weights, maybe a yoga mat, but nothing too serious. Common things that everybody has or can get easily. The thing that I ended the article with was how virtual reality will change fitness. So right now, most fitness classes that are being done virtually are over Zoom, which is great, and it's remarkable what fitness instructors have been able to accomplish over Zoom. But the streaming quality isn't that great, and the class's overall quality probably isn't as good as what you would get in an in-person class. Um, However, that will change, and that's the big thing that's going to change. This is virtual reality. When virtual reality becomes as common as a smartphone is, so this will be really interesting to see, and I'm really excited for individual instructors when they have access to this type of platform to host their class, because it's really going to help explode their businesses, um, and it's just going to make virtual fitness much more viable. Um, and I think it's important when talking about that to also talk about Peloton and Mirror. So Peloton and Mirror are the two most successful businesses in virtual fitness. And the reason why they've been so successful is because of their product and their streaming quality. It's just amazing. So for those that don't know, Peloton is the at-home bike. Um, they are a public company, multi-billion-dollar company, and Mirror is they have this big mirror-looking streaming device that you put on your wall, and you can watch workouts from home. And the quality is really good with that as well. And they sold to Lululemon for $500 million. So you can see the most successful companies have been the ones that have the best product, and it's only a matter of time before um, the playing field is leveled and individual trainers are going to have access to technology that allows them to stream their classes equally as well. So anyway, very excited about this space. It's going to be awesome to see what happens over the next few years. Apple is rumored to be coming out with a VR headset in 2022, so we will have to wait and see what happens. But overall, very exciting and a great opportunity for somebody looking to start a online business. So thank you. Hope you learned something from this, and I will see you guys later.